What's going on, you guys? Hello everybody. Welcome to this new live stream. So I am doing something different for now for today. Basically, I had a viewer that had sent me some instructions, and he wanted me to build him a gaming rig. So I'm going to go ahead and build a gaming rig for him. He's paid for all this. I haven't paid for any of this. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this for him, and I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited as I am. As you can see, I'm gonna focus mainly on this stuff. My face is nowhere to be found. You're gonna see a lot of my hands. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys enjoy this different live stream. And yeah, basically, hopefully the music isn't too loud and it's just there kind of that you can kind of hear it. So hopefully it works out. It's just to kind of give a little bit of something instead of just all quiet and you don't hear nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead. So let's go ahead. So let me start off by just explaining that everything you see here isn't to build a super mega crazy top-notch rig. We're building something medium, something that someone on a budget could build. Okay, this whole thing here costs roughly around $700 or so. So yeah, let me get into it. So as you can see, first thing we have here is the motherboard. This is the main board. This is what we're going to be using. This is where the CPU goes and all the memory goes. This is what's going to make our computer run. Then behind that, we have the graphics card here. So this is a Gigabyte GTX 1050. This guy I picked up at a local store as well. Beside here, we have his power supply. This is a 750 watt bronze. This has a nice cooler, very quiet, very nice, so it's gonna be good. Here, unfortunately, we don't have it in here because I already stuck it in here, but we have the RAM, right? So this is the DDR4 that I popped in, 2400 hertz, so that should be good. This is an 8 gig stick, so yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I have a couple of extra things, like I have thermal pastes just in case if I have to remove the CPU. The CPU that I got for him is a 6600K, so it's an overclock CPU. I bought this because I needed to put another fan on there, so that's why I bought this thermal paste by Thermaltake. So that's what I had to do. Hey Henry, how are you guys doing today? Clash, how are you? Tonic, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll put this aside. And let me just open this puppy up to show you guys what we're dealing with here. So this is the motherboard. Little something for you guys to know. This is static bag, obviously, so it's fine. But if you don't want no static, just touch any power supply. It'll suck up all the static, so it's all good. So this is your motherboard, as you can see. So this is what we're dealing with here. It has a pretty good amount of USBs here. You have your HDMI for onboard, your VGA, your DVI for onboard video as well, as you can see right here. This one uses PS2 connections if that's the route you want to go, but it has enough USBs that you can kind of go the other way. It has one C USB right here, as you can see, so that'll be good, and two 3.0s here, so that's good. It's just a nice little basic motherboard, nothing expensive, so that's nice. As you can see, there we go. As you can see, we have here his fan, just a basic one, nothing major, nothing huge. I went cheap on it. We didn't need anything special. This motherboard is not overclockable, so why would I spend money on a big old fan if he doesn't need it, right? And then the RAM. So this is the RAM stick I got for him. This is the 8 gig RAM. So yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, Gio, take care, buddy. Have a good one. Drake, what's up, man? How you doing, man? I need to get me a Ryzen and a 1080. Hey, Zaki boy, how you doing? Splatoon Pro, what's up, man? How you doing? And Alan, what's up, man? How you doing? Was this this was the 600 donation? Yes. So let me go ahead and pop this out so you guys can see this. I know some of you really want to see the video card. Okay. Because I'm pro, my friend. I am pro. What you want to do is you want to spend more on the things that you're gonna need. So, for example, motherboard wasn't that expensive. Literally, it was on sale. I got it on sale. It was $70. Power supply was on sale as well. Normally, it cost $99. I got it for $50. So you want to. That's what you want to do. You want to do your research. I spent more on the video card and the CPU more than anything. The case, $50. I mean, no, less than that. It was like $30. I have the receipt somewhere there. It's like $30 or something like that on sale. This is a budget build, yeah. So there is your video card, guys. This is what it looks like. This is a good one because it is overclockable. So that's nice if you want a little bit more power. It has a nice little plate in the back. This plate is to let the heat come out. So it's really, really nice. And then you got your fans as well. So that's super awesome. Very nice design. I really actually like this one. Yeah, this video card costs around $200, so it's not too bad. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's move this stuff here. Don't get me wrong, it took a long time to find everything. You can ask Chad, he was helping me. So this is the case I got for him. We're going to go ahead and pop this out and get it all going. Alright, so there is the case. So I'll just remove all this foam on there. Just saying, unless it was a bargain. What are you saying? I had missed it. Why did he get a 6600, not 8350? Because it was cheaper. Like I said, I only got so much. Do you know how much those CPUs cost? They're like $300 with taxes in here in Canada. So the 6600 was on sale because it's the last gen. So they turned around and said, hey, we got this one here. It's $100. Do you want it? It's like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And again, he's not overclocking. So why would I buy a K, right? I bought the K because it was on sale. Unless you know what how you're gonna overclock and whatnot, then you go that route. Like, for example, that day I went to buy that, I bought myself a CPU. I bought a 7700K. I mean, there's the new 80, but my motherboard is still really good and it doesn't accept that new socket. Right? They're the same socket in the sense of 1151. Difference is what their main thing is. So we're gonna take this side off. So as you can see, this side here has all the openings of where I'm gonna put all my wires, feed my wires through. So that's what we're gonna do there. That's why we're taking that side off first. And then now we're gonna take this side off. So I'll show you the front of the case. It's pretty basic. It has a nice little design to it. Has a couple of USBs up at the top. So that's nice. Reset, it's power reset. You got your USB 2.0, your 3.0, and yeah, your microphone, your headphones, and your light indicators. Very simple, very nice. Hey, Jenpoo, how you doing? Definitely don't want to lose these screws. That'd be bad. Money tips, yeah. You gotta, When you have kids, you'll learn. You'll learn all this stuff. How to save money, where to save money from. So let's take some of this stuff out. As you can see, I haven't touched any. So here we have a couple of zip ties. Looks like we have the screws that we're gonna use. What else do we have here? So let's see. Yeah, we got a couple of zip ties. Let me get in here and pull out this ridiculous. There we go. So, okay, so it brings a little speaker. You know, a little speaker that goes beep. So this guy brings it, so that's nice. And all the screws that go with the case, so that'll be good too. So this is, yeah, it does have it. Okay, good. Okay, so we got that. Let's bring it down. Okay. I'm gonna try my best so you can see inside, guys. Okay, but I can't promise, just because of the position of the webcam. It's really hard. When it's cheaper in Canada, then I will come there and CPU in Canada, not in Germany. Oh no, it's not cheaper. It's super expensive now, guys. The reason why computer components are super expensive now, and I hate to say this, maybe some of you are. I'm not. I'm against it. Are miners. Miners are people who basically leave their computers on and they run this program where it starts looking for Bitcoin and all that jazz. That's why GPUs are super expensive right now, because they come in and they buy 4 to 5 GPUs at once, and then those GPUs die in like a year or less because they're constantly on, constantly running. So then GPUs that used to cost $100 are now costing $200. The ones that cost $700 are now costing $1,500. You know what I mean? So it's very hard. You know, it's very, 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 very hard to find a good budget GPU nowadays. Okay, so let me show you guys some little cool little things here. So as you can see here, we got a 2.5 hard drive slot, which is super nice. This is good for your SSDs, or if you want to put in a laptop hard drive, which, I mean, whatever, if you want. Then you got your regular drive here, as you can see. So this is where your regular drive is going to be. I got him a terabyte drive, nothing major. It was on sale, $35. All right, here we have all his connections. So this big one right here, this is your USB 3.0. This is your audio drive. And this is your regular USB. So USB, audio 3.0. Here's all your other buttons. So you got your power switch. This one is your HD light, so it'll tell you your indication light. This one is your power lighting, to tell you if the power is on. And your reset switch. We're going to move those guys to the side. We don't need them right now. This big guy here is your fan. So it does have a fan, which is nice. Yeah, one little fan won't hurt, right? Okay, so it looks like we already have the main little thumbs for the screws. We're going to go ahead and let's grab the motherboard. I bought a GPU Black Friday. Price has gone up 300 euros since then. No, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much it's gone up. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure the motherboard to the case, make sure everything lines up. If I'm missing any little thumb, I don't even know what they're called, to be honest. Basically, the little things that the screws go into. So we're going to measure it first. Okay, so we're missing 2. We're going to go ahead and get into this bag here. And we're just going to pop out 2 of them, and I'll show you which ones they are. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, man? So there's our This is our speaker. This is the thing that goes beep. This will tell you, this is your indicator. This will tell you if something's wrong with the computer, if everything's okay. Okay. These little guys here, let me bring it up and show you. Those are the guys we use. So we're going to put 2 of them in. There's one. Hey, Shelby, welcome. And let's do the other one. Heavy tubby fingers is not good. Needle nose pliers come in handy for this. And perfect. Okay. So let's get into the motherboard here. Now, for those who decide to buy... Oh, Jen! What? Jen Poo with that sponsorship. What are you doing? Thanks, Jen. You're the best. Guys, please hashtag Jen in the chat. Thank you very much. Get out of here, girl. Get out of here. All right. Guys, if you're ever going to buy a used motherboard, I know there's a lot of people out there who do it on different like Craigslist and whatnot. Please make sure the back casing is available. You cannot, like, it bugs me so much when I get a computer and like, oh, it didn't have it. Just go ahead and put it in like that. This protects from dust and all that jazz. This is a good protective thing. This is a must, so please, you know. I recommend using an anti-static. I barely use one. No, I explained again. As long as you have a power supply near you and a nice, like in this case, it's all wood, a nice floor, you're safe. Believe me, guys, it'll be fine. That's why I'm always touching the case. Any electric static is going straight to the case or going straight to the power supply. Don't worry. If I burn it out, well, that's my problem. But I won't. I've built too many of these. So again, let me give you guys a little bit of background of myself on this. I worked as a technician for a very, very long time, guys. I used to be at one store about an hour away from here. I was there for about 4 years, left there and jumped into another store, was there for about another 2 years while nursing. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got this. So just put a little pressure and there you have it. So there's your back casing and we're good. Okay, let me show you something on the motherboard quickly. As you can see, this motherboard only has one PCIe slot. You cannot do more than that. But the nice thing about this one is you got 3 more slots for RAM. This one goes up to, I believe they said, 100 gigs, something like that. So that's nice. Let me find it first. Where are they? Oh, here they are, all bunched up together. These little pins over here, you can't really see them. So all these pins here are basically your power on, your speakers, all that jazz. So we're just gonna go ahead and find the speaker one and then just kind of connect that puppy there. So They're sticking up, so. Okay, and so we have a good fit there. We're good to go. So let's keep going. Let's go ahead and get these screws out and we'll go from there. These guys don't bring them, but some motherboards, for example my motherboard brought them. Sorry, I'm late. It's okay, buddy. Guys, Sliderman is the man I am building the PC for. So this is happening because he's the one who wanted it, and I'm happy to do this for him. So some motherboards bring them, not all of them. Some cases bring them, not all of them. In my case, both motherboard and case brought it. They were little, washers that go on the screws. That way the contact isn't too bad. But I mean, you don't really need them. Some motherboards already bring them. In this case, this one has it attached to it. So that's pretty cool. What I always recommend doing is starting from back to front. Reason why you want to start from back is just because that way the pressure is being pushed over. So then this part here is really making contact. So yeah. You'll see my big head get in the way every once in a while, but it must. The build must be done. Just fingertip tight, okay, guys? You don't want to do it too much, because the more you put, the worse it is. G-Kid, what's up, man? How you doing? When the concentration is real, I start sweating. Oh, G-Kid, thank you, man. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for that $1 donation. Really appreciate that. Guys, please hashtag G-Kid in the chat. Miguel Gaming, what's up, man? How you doing? There we go. Sidewander, what's up, man? How you doing? Figured it. Okay. Okay, motherboard is secure. So let's take our graphics card and we're gonna do a quick measurement here. Check which slot of these here it's gonna go in. Okay, so this is a 2-slotter, as you can see, nice and big. So it takes 2 slots. We're gonna go ahead and remove 2 slots and slip it in. And these have actually special little things here. They're little rubber things. So we gotta be careful and we'll just remove that. Revealing all the pins and whatnot. This is a 8-prong connector in the back here. So a little force and there you have it. Maybe what's up, man? How you doing? The Pikachu 123. You're doing a great job. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Use the Force Rigo. Is that Breath of the Wild? Yes, it is. It is. Okay. So after that's done, it should look something like. It's very small. Lots of room to play here. Good for the power supply, and I can work with the wires and whatnot. So there's your first part, guys. Video card in, CPU in, RAM in. We're good. They made a really bad design choice here. So the fan they're using has 2 pins. One that has one little one, it's about this big, that goes onto the motherboard, and then they have a bigger one. That bigger one is supposed to be used as a chain for other fans, or as a direct connection if your motherboard doesn't have that little pin. This motherboard does. The problem with that now is now I have a loose adapter. If anything touches that adapter, sparks will fly. I've seen it happen. It sucks. So yes, let's go ahead and continue. So here's our next one here. I'm gonna pop in the power supply. There's a couple of ways I can do this. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I can do it backwards because there is a fan at the bottom. There is a special filter at the bottom, which would be nice. Or I could do it top. I think I'm going to do bottom, just for that filter. That way a lot of the heat is coming out from the bottom instead of inside the board. That way you get a little bit of better cooling, right? So let's go ahead and do it. From the looks of it, looks like some little monsters have been in my room and they've taken my screws from my power supply. So what I'm going to do is I have this thing about color coordinating. So I'm switching out the power supply screw that I just put in there. It's a black one. So I'm going to switch it out and I'm going to put this little gray one in instead for the GPU, holding the GPU. Because I'm weird that way. Let me grab some stuff here. Okay, I got a couple of extra screws here, so it's not a really big deal. A lot of these cases bring all the screws you need. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. Again, depends on the motherboard. Hey, cat. Sneaking in. Sniper. Sniper. So there you go. Okay. Power supply secure. We're good there. Okay, next. Now we're going to lift the computer up. Let me just clear out the table here. Now the fun begins. So, there you have the gist of basically everything that we've put in so far. You haven't noticed yet, I have not yet put in a hard drive. I still have the slot here. We're going to wait for a little bit. So we're going to put in a Western Digital 1 terabyte in. So let's go ahead and... So these guys, the cool thing about this case, which I liked, is it has the little prongs that are going to hold on to this hard drive. So what you want to do is the clip part, this part here, is going to be back of the... I guess, I don't know if you would say the face or the back. Or would this be the back? Anyways, basically the power stuff is going to be facing the other end of it. Like so. So there are the two clips. This is to remove. And then the connection. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. ECR, what's up, man? How you doing? King Arthur, what's up, man? How you doing? And that just slips in like that. Nice and secure. Okay. This is where the fun begins. Cable management. This big guy here is what we want. This one here is going to be the one that goes on our main board. And just like that, it's connected. Okay, these guys right here, these guys, so you can see there's two. If you happen to be doing something called SLI, that depends on doing service. Hopefully they don't talk around, right? I know. These guys here are basically for your video cards. If you have two video cards doing something called SLI, you plop it on like that and they both connect. In this case, we're just going to be using the main one as so. So this is our main guy. This is what we're going to be using. There we go. Okay, this guy here, guys, it comes together. This is our CPU connector here. This gives power to it. Basically, it comes together like so. I don't know if you can see it. It would be like this. It'd come like this. In this case, what we're gonna have to do is we'll take it apart. and we'll go ahead and have one. Reason, this motherboard doesn't need a lot of power, so we're just going to go ahead and connect that. We'll slip it through the back and then bring it over forward. That way it's nice and neat in here. It's looking good, actually. Very happy with it. So far, not really that noticeable. The cables coming through in and out, so it's nice. Okay, now we're going to take our PCIe connections. So these are the ones for the video card. Do the same thing, slip it in and out. And that there will give us power to our to our video card. Brain fart. Okay, now we got all these extra cords that we don't need. Unfortunately, again, due to money constraints, I couldn't just go out and buy a power supply. Smash, how often do you clean your computer? I clean it, but I've never done it before. Come help me. Yeah, I'll come clean your computer. No problem. What do you call it? I do it every 6 months or so. Honestly, I do it with a vacuum. I unplug everything, open her up, and then just vacuum everything out. And then I buy a dust can and I blow, and that's it. Right? Depending on how your rotation for your fans are. That's really how it works. Right, so on this rig, what am I using, or on mine? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to find the connections we want to use for the power supply. So it's these guys here. The problem I always find with these guys here is look how many they give us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. There's no reason to have this many. I mean, especially when you're buying a cheap PSU, because they would assume, okay, this guy's using a good, the brand is good, but the PSU is not used for gaming, for like hardcore rigs. So we're not doing SLI or nothing like that. So we don't need that much power. So you would think that they would put just enough for hard drives, but apparently we need, friggin' 8 connections. Oh well. So we'll slip that behind and we'll connect it to the back. So like I was saying, there's our hard drive. Here's all our connections going from the back into the motherboard. What we're going to do is keep it nice and neat. So I'm going to use this bottom one. We'll connect this one and I'll stick the rest hidden somewhere. And as so, now it's all hidden. Now, the question is, what do we do with all these cables? These ones we're going to use, so that's why they're on to the side. But what do we do with all this? Well, not a big issue. All PC enthusiasts. Most of them are just curious to see how this works. These guys were really smart for this case. A bunch of zip ties. You don't get a lot of cases that do that nowadays. Only the ones that cost 200, 300 and up. Usually they give you a blank amount of zip ties. In this case, this was great. There we go. So that leaves us a bunch of cords down here, extra cords, and still all this room to play with. So that's awesome. It's fantastic. Okay. That was all the easy part. Now for the hard part. Connecting these little guys. These hands are not good for this, guys. I have sausage's fingers. They're huge. So now what we have to do is figure out all the craziness. This is just like one big puzzle. It is, isn't it? Okay. What I have to figure out is... what is that? So what we have to do is... Some motherboards have them labeled. Some motherboards don't. Of course, with my luck, this one doesn't have them labeled. But... Hold on. Dropped it. This is what the manual's for. For this reason. Oh, I can't believe I forgot it. So, we're gonna open it to the diagram to where it shows us exactly what we want. Okay, so the front panel is that one. Okay, perfect. Exactly what I want. Now we just gotta find the front panel. Exactly what. Oh, here we go. And it's such a tight squeeze, so I really, yeah. It's usually the same pattern for each one of them. I just don't want to risk it and do it wrong. No more. Here the kids. I don't care. need the names of each one. There's no name on them, so I can't. I want to guess. Do, 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 do. Lines are weak. There we go. So we got that going in. Specs of the PC. This one I'm building here, it has a 6600K i5. It has a GTX 1050, 750 power supply, a terabyte hard drive, and 8 gig RAM stick. DDR4, FYI. Okay. So this big guy here, this is our 3.0. So same thing we're gonna do. We're gonna throw it behind. These plugs I'm doing right now are very straightforward. They have the names. These little ones though, I'm having trouble finding the names for them. I have an idea where they go. You just gotta be very careful. Okay, Genpoo, take care. Have a good one. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm building a PC soon. Okay, next. So, again, Bobby, you have extra slots here if you want to add more RAM. If you don't know what you're doing, just kind of, I would take it in, tell them what you want, and then just add it to it. That's nice. And you can always upgrade the video card if you come around more money. Technically for what you want it for, what you told me you wanted it for, I think you'll be fine with this, with these specs, so fine. USB 2.0 here. Wait, right here. There we go. This one's also for the front. The ones that I just connected, guys, all that is for the top part here. Okay. Okay. Whew. Sweating. The RAM is the memory. You just can go into the store and say you want more RAM. So here, let me see if I can turn it for you so you can see. See this little red thing right here? This one right here? This is your RAM stick. Here beside it, these are slots right here. You can't really see, it's dark, but these are slots right here. You have 3 slots opened here. And basically, yeah. They'll get you they'll figure it out for you. I'll send you everything you need to know. Don't worry. All in the box. Okay. I'm going to show you something that I do personally. These guys get everywhere. It's annoying. I can't. So, what we're going to do is we're going to braid it. So, let me show you ladies braid hair today. Wanted to just grab all the length and just start braiding. Making it wonderful. Beautiful. There. That way, we have a better thing to work with. So after further inspection, I got a GTX 940 GT graphics card. It's called a 9800, a 9080, a 980. I remember the 980s. I remember that. Narcissus, what's up, man? How you doing? How's it going? Raising Sexy, what's up, buddy? My old rig, not this one. This is different. My rig, I used to have 2 GTX 970s. I got rid of those and then jumped over. Here, I'll show you guys. I got rid of those and got the GTX 1080. Way before the big jump on prices. This one only cost me with taxes in. It cost me $800 on the dot, which was beautiful. Now this same card I found at the local computer store, mine. This same card is now $999 plus tax, so it comes up to about $1,024 or so, like that, or $1,200, something like that. And then the TI is even higher. It's $1,300. So go figure that. Well then. What mining does to you guys, it kills the prices of GPUs. Okay, we gotta find one that's... Maybe that'll give me more short. So I'm trying to get everything connected. That's what she said. Okay. Can you tell me what you think of gaming build guide? Can I tell you what I think of gaming build guys? What do you mean? Or you're asking what you think of my game? Oh, what you think of your gaming build? Yeah. Send it over. I'll tell you. So there you go, guys. That's everything. Everything's in there. Everything's connected. As you can see, we have enough space still for airflow, which is really nice. Management is done and it looks really good. Let's turn it around. So as you can see here, this is where all the mess is. This is where all the cables are, but that's okay. So now what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and put the side panels back on. If you really want to get technical, Bobby, you can get 1, 2, like 4 or 5 more fans, to be honest. If you want to get like really all about the cooling and whatnot. But you don't have to. It's not a must. Your computer's not going to be running crazy amount. These are my favorite type of screws. These are thumb screws. So basically, you just turn them and finger tight and you're good. Oh, I'm going to test it. Yep. I need to make sure you guys see that it works. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see the monitor. I might be able to show you, but we'll see. Okay, you got a Ryzen 5 1500X, MSI B350 Bazooka, DDR4 4x2, so 8 gigs of 2400 15G Skull Jaw, KFA T2 GTX 1050, Seagate Barracuda 1 gig, EVGA 450, and of course our black and yellow case. That's a nice case. The Barracuda is really good too. The power supply, you didn't really need anything strong, so I understand where you went with the 450. So it's an EVGA. Those are good too, so it doesn't matter. Your RAM is good too. Everything's basically good. Sounds like you're not doing super hardcore gaming, so that's good. Realistically, guys, like you only need to go really heavy with the video card. You can get away with this one, with the TI. Realistically, if you're just, you know, a casual gamer, you're not into the whole, you just want it to start and go, and that's what you want. Now if you're more of a enthusiast like myself who wants max and everything running at this and go and 60 frames a second and blah 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 and 4K gaming, that's where you go into the heavy stuff. But if you just want it to work, you're good with these cards. Believe me, you are. Okay, so we're gonna leave this panel open, and we're gonna go ahead and put the power on, and I'm gonna see if I can get another cord for my monitor so I can actually see it, or maybe I might be able to. We'll see. Hold on. Well, we'll see. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna go find the power cord because I can't remember where I placed it. All right, we found it. That's good. Guys, always remember, turn off the power before you connect it. Big kabloomy. We don't want that. Oops. Remember, guys, if you're going to clean your computer out, for those who don't know, and I know a lot of you are like, oh, anti-static little wrap thing on your wrist. You don't need that. If you're going to vacuum your computer out, all you need to do, pop off the side panel, right? And do this. That's it. That's all you have to do. You're good if you do that. Touch the power supply, all your energy will go to the power supply. This thing can take a lot. We're good. Or touch the case, or keep one hand on the case. You'll be fine. All of a sudden I get an email. Dear Rod, you promised me this would not happen. Okay, let's see if this works. Ready? And there you have it, guys. Congratulations, Bobby. Your new PC is finished. You heard the little... I don't know if you guys could hear the little beep, but there it is. There is... Bend it up. So everything, as you can see, is spinning. Power's on. Let's turn it this way. There's your indicator light that everything is good. That's cool. Changes color. I like that. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me do something. So it's changing color. I turned off the light so you guys can see. So it goes orange, yellow, blue, green. That's cool. That's attention to detail, guys. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. It's super quiet. I like that. There's like no sound. Oh, I'm very proud of this one. Anyways, guys, if you want me, I don't often do it. If you wanted me to do another one for someone else, I'm not gonna, not forcing you guys. If you want me to do something, you can do what Bobby did. Talk to me privately, and we can go through numbers and go through all that, and build another gaming rig here. I did it. I normally don't do this. He convinced me to. I was able to do it. I'm very happy that I did it, and I don't regret it. I think I would do another one. But yes, that's it, guys. That is how you build a gaming computer. I hope you guys actually enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys learned something today. And for those who didn't see the epicness the other night, So I bought this. I have to show you guys. I bought this. This is the Mega Man gun. What is it? Proto Man? It actually lights up and makes all this cool noise. I had to show you guys. This is so good. Anyways. Oh, and when you turn it off, it makes that noise. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. I don't know if you could hear that here. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys really enjoyed this stream. I've never done it before. I hope it was informative for all of you, and you guys are taking something away from this. Now they need to make a helmet, sunglasses, right? At the top here, I forgot to mention this one thing. It's for CD drive. I don't have a CD drive for you, Sam. I didn't install one. There's no point. I just do USB. I will put Windows 10 on here for you. We can talk about that after. So this side panel is open. No. There it is. There you go. So then you got a couple of fans. You can put a couple of fans here if you wanted to. A couple of them up here. So that's good. I'm going to package it just like I would give it to you, my friend. Power off. Connect. There you go. Hey, it's really light too. Well, guys, that is it for today's stream. Hold on. Let me go down like this. And you guys can't see me. There we go. Sit my big butt down. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you call it? That's it. Like, it was actually a lot shorter than I thought. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be a little longer because it was a lot of wires. But I still have it, apparently. Guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for coming to my live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys take something back from all this information. Again, it was a pleasure doing this. I had lots of fun. Any questions you guys have, you guys can shoot me a private message. I will try my best to answer it for you guys. But yeah, that's it. So how many of us are watching anyways? Hold on. There's a lot of us. Let's go on a raid, guys. Okay, let's go on a raid. Who are we gonna raid today? Who can we raid? Unfortunately, let's see. Just looking for someone to raid, guys. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I know who we're gonna raid. Let's raid. Oops. Let's raid Super Batuka. I hope you guys enjoyed this video again. I'm gonna say it like 4 or 5 times. Is he still on? Hope he's still on. Yeah, he's still on. Okay. He's playing Mario Maker, guys. Go here. Capola. Where's my raid window? This will probably cover my face, but it's just for now. There we go. Go, and then we'll take this down like so. There we go. Wait. There. Wanna go up? There we go. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll bring it. It won't be big. It will be like this, just for now. Let me get his link for you guys.
Only one last course, and we're going on a raid ourselves.
Oh shoot, he's going on a raid.
Rigo's raiding us. Jesse, how's it going? Ugly Stewie, guys. We got a raid by Rigo. Welcome, raiders. How's it going?
Hashtag Taco Team raid, guys.
Pops up. Guys, thanks for bringing up the link to Spanishdude's channel. So Rigo is Spanishdude. He's an awesome live streamer. Make sure you hit the link once it pops up. There he is. There's Rigo. How's it going? Welcome. Welcome, Raiders.
Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed everything you saw. I hope you guys really enjoyed the build. Again, I'm happy to do this for anybody. It's not a normal thing that I do, but it is not cheap, guys. Remember, I have to buy the parts and I have to ship it to you. So you have to keep that in mind. Bobby, on the other hand, had that in mind. He knew about that. So it's all good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Don't forget the most important thing in the whole wide world. Come to my live stream. I'm super famous. Take care, guys. Bye.